UFC 289 saw Amanda Nunes return to defend her women's bantamweight crown against Irene Aldana, as well as two best UFC lightweights battle it out for the future title shot. Well, in this video, we will be talking about some fights that make sense after UFC 289. As Amanda Nunes is retired now, so women's bantamweight title has been vacated. Juliana Pina and Raquel Pennington are ranked number 1 and ranked number 2 in the division. And Pina is the most recent former champion, so having them fight for the vacant women's bantamweight crown is a no-brainer. This should be a gritty, uncompromising battle between two incredibly tough mixed martial artists and will likely be co-main event on a pay-per-view. An absolutely crushing win for Charles Oliveira. He had a hell of a lot to prove after his loss to Islam Makhachev, and with Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje booked it out in the wings and Conor McGregor returned inside the octagon, the need for Oliveira to put on a show here was very real. The Bronx just did that. While Makhachev beat him very convincingly last time, this is the only title fight at lightweight that makes sense now, as Oliveira has clearly separated from the all other contenders in the lightweight division, as he now owns stoppage wins over number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 5 ranked 155 pounders. And with Oliveira's absurd physical talent, perhaps as great as any mixed martial artist who has ever lived, he still presents plenty of danger against Islam Makhachev and could well win the rematch, especially if he prepares better in terms of game plan as well as mental toughness. Beneil Dariush flew too close to the sun and now he's come crashing back down to reality. Normally, this is where I'd say a lot bunch of stuff about which fight might be just perfect for Dariush right now among a whole host of options. But that Rafael Fiziev fight is so clear and present. Fiziev versus Beneil Dariush is fantastic. Both men are coming off losses but are still top lightweights, with Dariush ranked number 4 before losing to number 1 Oliveira and Fiziev stands at number 6. It would be a fascinating affair as Dariush would have the obvious grappling advantage and Fiziev the striking one. Though Dariush can strike well and Fiziev's grappling is also plenty potent. It could well be a huge crowd pleasure regardless of the result and puts the winner back into serious title contention. Another option is Tsarukyan. He's ranked number 8 and fighting next week. If he wins that fight too, then he deserves someone from the top 5 and Dariush is coming off a loss too, so this fight also makes sense as Tsarukyan is seeking a higher ranked opponent for too long. Not the most dominant performance of Dan Ige's career, considering that his cardio issues resurfaced in the 3rd round. But he did well to make Nate Landwehr pay for giving him a slow and steady pace for 2 rounds, landing big knockdown shots near the bell in each of them. Ige got real power and solid form in his boxing. He maintained his number 13 spot in the rankings and now is on 2-fight winning streak. His next opponent should be Giga Chikadze, who's ranked number 8 and ready to return inside the octagon. Chikadze lost his last fight a year and a half ago against Calvin Kattar and he didn't return since then. Ige was once main eventing fight nights too and now he's ready to get back on that spot. Chikadze versus Ige makes a lot of sense in this moment. Newcomer Stephen Herzeg was almost certainly one of the UFC 289's biggest winners. He came into his octagon debut on around a week notice and somehow found a way to defeat number 10 ranked flyweight David Dvorak, stunning many viewers in the process. He should probably be considered a rising contender at 125 pounds. With that considered, a perfect opponent for him could be Matt Snail. Matt Snail is ranked number 8 and coming off a loss, but he's also very capable of stifling a hot prospect with his heavy top game and powerful grappling. This fight could play an important role to uplift the bantamweight division as well. Well, if we talk about the vacated featherweight women's belt, then there would be no next title fight in that division because Dana White is considering removing the featherweight division from the UFC. That's all folks. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stick with the channel for more UFC related videos.